Hello and welcome, Reds, to a Liverpool pre-match build-up show. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully, Liverpool can very much cement top spot in Group E, and it will just allow ourselves a bit of wiggle room in relation to the other two games that Liverpool will be playing in these group stage games in the next couple of months to come. Anyway, but Reds, if you are watching on the post-match or post-live, get your comments in as well. Let me know your score predictions, starting 11 predictions as well, players that you'd like to see come in and out. Liverpool, as we know, have announced a 23-man squad for tomorrow evening. We'll be speaking about that, who's going to be fit, who's been travelling on, who's obviously missing out due to potential injuries as well, because there's been a lot of injury concerns, a lot of rumours flying around the gaff, but we'll have a little look in terms of what's what. And most importantly, if you are watching this live, do get involved in the comment section below. The link is in the description for anyone that wants to jump on for about 2-3 minutes, have their little say, score predictions as well, and just mainly let us know your thoughts and expectations going into. And I class it as a big game. It is every single game Liverpool do play, whether that be in European competition or, of course, Premier League campaigns as well. And it's always good. How are we, Tom? How are we, matey? Absolute legend. But as you can see, going into, obviously, we'll have a little look in terms of the standings as it currently does stand going into match day 4. Liverpool top of the group as anticipated, obviously scoring 10 goals and only conceding 2. Obviously, wins against all 3 sides in this competition puts Liverpool in such a favourable position. And as I said, top of the show, if Liverpool can get a win to come tomorrow night, it'd be absolutely imperative, really, because it just allows that rotation. I think when you do look at the Premier League fixtures in the next couple of weeks and months' time, anyway, you don't really want to be focusing and getting to the back end of this competition in the group stages. You don't want to be messing about with your players, in all honesty, do you, chat as well? So for me, I'd like to see Liverpool to go a bit strong, really, tomorrow. I don't want this notion of, the arrogance, obviously the arrogance that we did see against Luton Town. Anyway, we want to be going there with a job to do, obviously, and then we can just let the Europa League just chill in the back burner, really, and just allow Liverpool to focus on the bigger priorities. Obviously, the League Cup on the horizon as well, the last 8, and of course the Premier League, which should always take centre stage anyway. But let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, everyone. I'm looking forward to it. We'll have a little look in terms of the reverse fixture a couple of weeks ago anyway. Obviously, Liverpool won that game 5-1. Obviously, goals from Jota, Enzo, Nunes, Ryan Gravenberch, and obviously Mohamed Salah in the 93rd minute. Anyway, it was a good game. In terms of Liverpool's starting 11 that evening as well, as you can see from a dominating game. Liverpool, as anticipated, dominating a lot of the ball, really. And when we look into, obviously, the potential starting 11s for Liverpool come tomorrow evening, this was the selection a couple of weeks ago anyway. So we had Kelleher in goal, Trent come in, Matip, Joe Gomez, Luke Chambers played left back, Curtis Jones, Endo, Gravenberch, and then you had Harvey Elliott, Nunes and Jota playing for Liverpool that evening as well. Obviously, Endo in this competition, he is obviously 30 years old. You anticipate him to have such a more bigger role to play within this game and within this competition, really, in terms of potentially could he play himself into a bit of form, into Jurgen Klopp's thinking, really. Obviously, we know the midfield does select itself, but if Endo does continue to impress in this competition, I think it will very much see a point, really, where Liverpool and Endo is very much causing Jurgen Klopp to have a selection headache, really, as well. Probably anticipate Elliott to come back into that as well, chap. But in terms of going into the 23-man squad that was announced this afternoon, 3 hours ago anyway, the Reds departed John Lennon Airport this afternoon ahead of Thursday's night Europa League game Group E match. 23 players made the journey to southern France with Jurgen Klopp's side looking to secure qualification for the next phase of the tournament with a win. And as you can see there, chat, if you can't or be listening, Liverpool's squad that has set out, obviously, for the south of France is as follows. Allison, Gomez, Endo, Canate, Diaz, Sabuzlai, Nunes, McAllister, Salah, Gakpo, Elliott, Jota, Simicus, Matip, Chambers, Scallon, Gordon, Doak, McDowell, McConnell, Kelleher, Trent, Quansah, and Mozek. So, chat, you know my memory's not the best. So, the big ones and the big player that stands out straight away, and it was off the back of yesterday's rumours that were flying around, was Ryan Gravenberch. Looks like he's not flew over with them. Haven't seen any of the images so far anyway, but yeah, as Matthias has said there, big up there, matey. Massive thank you for dropping in, mate. I'll get to Matthias's comments. Gravenberch, knee injury, Curtis Jones, hamstring injury, and obviously Virgil van Dijk is ill as well. Not ideal, Matthias, is it, mate? But that's the thing. That's why you have these big squads anyway. And I think, given over the last couple of years since we've had Jurgen Klopp, that depth within Liverpool's squad has certainly got a lot better, especially in those attacking areas as well. We know the areas that we'd like to see come what January and the next, like, probably 24 months of Liverpool in terms of the depth, in terms of defence, and obviously midfield, but it's got to focus on one season at a time, really, and getting that quality in come what January time as well. So, how are we? Panov, all right, Jack and chat. All right, la, all right. So, in terms of just quickly looking at that, chat, am I missing? Is there any other notable absentees that Matthias has mentioned there, or are we anticipating that to chat? Get your starting 11s in the comment section below as well. If you're listening on when the video's gone out live, get your starting 11s in the comment section below. We'll quickly bring up that other team, really. I anticipate a very similar starting 11 that we did see a couple of weeks ago, chat. I'd more or less go with that, in all honesty, really. With obviously Ryan Gravenberch missing out, so you could possibly put Harvey Elliott in that midfield, and then you potentially could see obviously Salah right wing, Nunes through the middle, and Jota off the left flank as well. So, and obviously Cody Gakpo potentially coming into that starting 11 as well. So we have got options for Liverpool come what tomorrow night. I don't know why there's fireworks going off. I don't know if that's the probably Everton fans celebrating 3 points or something like that. But I don't know. Like, it's getting used to all the fireworks they've had. But yeah, chat, let us know. In terms of score prediction, I'll be more than happy and more than content, really, with seeing Liverpool just get this game over the line, in all honesty. Barring, hopefully we don't get any injuries. That's the main thing. Next couple of weeks and months' time anyway, as we get to the pivotal period, in which is obviously getting past November, and then you get past December, which is always historically such a difficult month for Liverpool. One that we've done quite well in the last couple of years, but it's when it comes to January and February where the likes of Liverpool and, of course, Manchester City in the past, we very much do kick on, and that's where you will be looking at the likes of Spurs, looking at Arsenal as well. Will those teams in and around be able to compete with the big two anyway? And fingers crossed they can't. And this is where title winners and players and squads really do step up, in all honesty. But big up there, Panov. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, not the best, but can't see us losing this as well. Big up there, Mark. Fingers crossed, mate. Big up there, Brian. Hope you are well, mate. LFC versus City's women's, Jack. Mark, are they on tonight, mate? Are they on? Well, if they are, good luck to the ladies anyway, if they are. Mark, if they're playing now, what's the score, lads? Apologies, I should really know. Panov, just saying hello. Matthias, after watching Musolowski score an absolute screamer against Barrow, the form he's had this season, I was so hoping that his name soon would be part of the squad, but alas. Matthias, you probably know yourself, mate, or if anyone's not accustomed to very much what has happened with Musolowski, obviously severe. He's had such bad injury record in the last 2 years in terms of his development. I don't know what injury he had last year, but it was one that kept him out for a very long time. So I think Matthias, when his contract extension has been spoken about in the last couple of months anyway, and that's been a big part of why he wants to sign that new contract. Mainly he himself, and by all accounts, in the last 12 months, if you believe all the reports that you've seen over the last 12, 24 months, is that he wants to tell his agent that he wants to be getting a bit more first team football, which is always difficult for any young player. But we've had it, obviously, we've had it in the last couple of years anyway, where we've had youngsters wanting to, obviously the main one was Bobby Duncan. We all know how badly that transfer very much did pan out. Sadly for the lad, didn't really get his opportunities at Florentine. I don't even know what he's doing now, chat. Obviously, he was having some mental health issues, which is very important that not hit Bobby Duncan and just modern day, especially young players as well, that they don't get taken advantage of by all these agents, in all honesty. So it's important that Malinowski obviously gets the right people around him, gets the right agents as well. And if he wants to stay at Liverpool, he's got to keep his head down, work hard, and just get a bit more lucky in relation to injuries as well. But if you've been a fan of the academy teams as well, chat, that is Malinowski's been one of the big names that has been spoken about quite highly in relation to obviously the KB facility in terms of that as well. So want to keep an eye on there, Mark. Now, big up there, Panos, saying hello. Jack, have you heard about the new bloody hell, Nigel? Come on, the Reds. Big up there, press. How are we, mate? Chat. Now on YouTube, just kicked off as well. Askey's lad is supposed to be a real good. Shame he's at City. Oh, unlucky there, Mark. Still in with City, they always have the best. Obviously, with they've done well, City, in terms of the money they've spent, and they've spent it in the right areas in terms of the academy recruitments as well. Chat, get your score predictions in the comment section below. It's only going to be a short episode this evening. We will be back live this evening at 7:45. We'll be doing a watch along for the Arsenal Sevilla game. Should be a cracking game anyway. But yes, we will be live tomorrow evening as well for the game. 7:45. Looking forward to it. Should be a good one, in all honesty. A win's a win for Liverpool, and we just need to get it over the line. And chat, I'm probably going to go with a 2-1 Liverpool win. It's not going to be as easy as I'm anticipating. You expect to lose their fans as well. Really to get behind the French side anyway, because if you quickly look in terms of where they do find themselves in this competition in relation to obviously the points total. So if Toulouse were to pick up at least a win or two along the way, it's just, by the looks of it, looks like it's going to be a battle between Union Saint-Gad and obviously Toulouse as well. So want to keep an eye on, chat, but Liverpool need to go out tomorrow, go out all guns blazing, go 2-3-0 up, hopefully. Said that against Luton. We know it's not as always as easy as us fans want it to be. But we just need to be professional. We need to rock up to their stadium like we did all those years ago with Steven Gerrard and the boys, and just put in a performance, really. And then we can relax in the Europa League and just allow ourselves to very much play a lot more of the younger squad and get very valuable game time as well. Unleash and all. Any important news from the press conference tonight? I didn't see it. Not at the minute, mate, at Mark, as obviously Matthias did say before. If anyone's just tuning in now, you haven't missed a bit of the news. Matthias put it in there, absolute legend. Obviously, Gravenberch is out with a knee injury. Curtis Jones, hamstring. And obviously, Virgil van Dijk is out due to illness as well. Hopefully, all three lads are back quicker than expected. The Gravenberch one is interesting, chat, because it could, if it was rumoured over the last couple of days, if it's the injury that was stated that it is, then he could be out for a very long time anyway, which is disappointing, in all honesty. But hopefully, Ryan Gravenberch it's probably a lot of rumours, really, but hopefully it's not as difficult as we've seen, because he has been plagued with injuries, Ryan Gravenberch, even his time at Ajax, but obviously when he went to Bayern Munich as well. Press has gone with 3-2 to Liverpool. Brian's going with a 3-0. Fingers crossed, mate. Pranov, read that one. Toulouse is 14th place in Ligue 1. Lost their last two matches as well. Yeah, Matthias, but look where Luton were a couple of days ago when we played them. They're bottom of the Premier League, in and around the bottom of the Premier League, and he's done the business over us. But It's one of them games, European competition. I'm going to go very conservative after the Luton episode and say 1-0 to us as well. Mark's gone 2-1 to Liverpool. Don't need Virgil, to be honest. Well, fingers crossed, press. Obviously, we got Jarrell Quansah. I'm open. I think he will be one of the senior figures going into tomorrow night's game anyway. French have good Scranard Jack. Oh, they do. Yeah, absolutely, they do. Big ups. Grav. No, I wish I was joking, mate. Virgil van Dijk and Gravenberch could be available this week, but Curtis Jones more a couple of weeks. I'm probably not back until after the international break, which is disappointing, Matthias. But fingers crossed, the Reds can get the business over the line tomorrow. But Tom's going 4-0 to Liverpool. It's going to be one of them chats. We're all anticipating a win, but we know our Liverpool, especially off the back of that Luton game, we all went that getting confidence. We anticipated the quality to shine throughout, but hence it is watching football. Sometimes it's not that easy, but I'm looking forward to it. Quickly, in terms of my starting 11, as I said, probably go with the starting 11, something similar that we did have. So go Kelly in goal, Trent, Matip, Gomez, potentially Quansah in there, or Luke Chambers left back. Then I'd like to see Endo, Elliott, and who else we got? Yeah, I'd say McAllister. And then I'd go Salah, Nunes, and then Jota, or either Gakpo to come in for Jota anyway. But we've got options. Just need to go out there, get the business done, get it over the line, and then we can just focus on the Premier League as well, chat. Looking forward to the City away to see where we are in terms of fighting City. 100% there, press. It's always a great barometer, really, to understand in terms of our rationale, thinking us fans, really. We'd like to see us, but when it comes down, push comes to shove, when you are getting these big games, you need to see a Liverpool performance, really, and that's hopefully what we do get in a couple of weeks when we do play City. I think a draw, we'd be happy with a draw against City, chat, wouldn't we? But, of course, it'd be better if we could get a win, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it anyway. It's going to be a big game. It's always the biggest game in Europe anyway. Dope to start. True there, Mark. Good shout. Maka can play. Can't he? Not too bad. Is that? Yeah, it is. It is. But chat, as I said, we'll be live in the next. What time are we on? In the next 45 minutes, we'll be live at 7:45 to preview, obviously, the Arsenal versus Sevilla watch along. But if you are watching on the repeat or on the post match, well, after this video's gone out live, do get your comments in the comment section below. If you haven't already done so, drop a like on the video. Really does help out in terms of the YouTube algorithm and gets it out to more Liverpool fans as well, or even Toulouse fans if they're watching. But Reds, look after yourself. See you tonight. But if I don't, I'll see you tomorrow for the live stream. Watch along Liverpool going away to the south of France, all the way to Toulouse. And hopefully the Reds can get the business over the line. See you later.